Score even more goals, but also we could concede some more goals. Great save from David, and I'm not happy with that because it was something that we have to avoid when we have to play more smart, play better out of the result. So that is the next step we have to make.
There was a quality to the 3 goals, but I'd imagine the one you were disappointed with was the opener, the free kick.
Yeah. So we've conceded a lot of set play goals, mostly from corners. So we did an awful lot of work on corners and then conceded from the first free kick. So that was frustrating. But the response from 2-0, spent a lot of time in Man United's half. De Gea made some good saves. We have to score in that game. If you get in those situations as many times as we did, you have to score a goal, and then at 2-1 it becomes different.
We feel like the belief's back, the confidence, and you can feel it around the place, not just at the training ground with the players and the staff. I think you can feel it in this stadium, around the fans. Hopefully they're, enjoying it at the moment, and I think there's a lot more to come, and hopefully we can keep putting smiles on people's faces.
He says belief is back. Erik ten Hag said belief is growing. Do you sense it? I mean, when you look where United are in the table with a game in hand on Newcastle just above them?
Yeah, I mean, they look like a team again. They look like a unit. They look like they're all together, and it's no surprise that once you sort the discipline out, once that factor becomes sorted, that things fall into place. And you've got the quality players that they have within the club, all pulling in the same direction. Your Casemiros, your Erikssens, your Bruno Fernandes, Rashford's playing out of his skin. You'll start to climb the table.
They all set the culture, don't they? All of those players that Leon mentioned. And they have Manchester City at home next, and then Arsenal away after the FA Cup.
Well, they're in the kind of form that those are the kind of games that they want right now to see exactly where they are. Bournemouth still create a couple of chances, but Man United, it was a bit of a canter for them. But at the same time, the way they're playing, there's more structure, there's players on form, and now you're looking at a team that you're probably looking over your shoulder now. But Man United have got a very good chance of being in the top 4.
Eric, another win, another clean sheet. Just your positive and just your reflections in terms of the 3-0 victory today.
It's true, 3-0, and I'm happy with that. Quite obvious and quite clear. But today it was not our best game. So honest, we have to be. We didn't play that smart as a team. We make great goals, but we can also sometimes we were lucky. Great save on David, and I think we could avoid that by play a little bit more smart, play more as a team. Finally, we ended up with 2 departments, one attacking one and one defending one.
What would you have liked to see in an improvement from your team in terms of when you say it wasn't a great performance, even though the scoreline did give you the victory today?
Play out of the result, and 1-2-0 up, big spaces, keep the ball, and recognize when really there's a chance to go for goal. And so there's a next step, but all over is of course good. When you win with 3-0, home game, I think we had some great attacks. I think for the audience was great performance with goal chances, scoring chances both sides, and we win, and that's always good.
Look, not all habits are good, but winning is surely a good habit. How pleasing is it to have your 6th win in a row and the way you did it tonight?
Yeah, no, I'm really happy. I think the most important thing tonight was the 3 points, and we got that. We've got really good momentum at the moment, and I think we feel that as players, as staff, and I think the main thing now is to keep that consistency and keep going.
How enjoyable is it to play with United this season as a group?
Yeah, no, really good. I think the manager added in the right players, and they're a really big part of the dressing room, and I think since I've been here, this is the best the dressing room has felt, and I think, yeah, like I said, we're all really enjoying it, but I think, like I said, it's all about consistency now, and keeping the standards high and knowing that we can still improve, which is always good when we're winning games.
You're showing your versatility this season, also playing like as a centre defender and the left back. Well, we also saw you as a striker today, so which one do you prefer actually?
Anywhere I can play on the pitch. I've said that before. Wherever he needs me to play, I'm happy to play. I really enjoyed the centre back role that I had in the last 2 games. But I think if you look at the players we have now available, I think it's very unlikely that I'll play there. So it was nice to obviously be back in my left back slot tonight. But like I said, the most important thing was winning tonight, and we got the 3 points.
And to finish with, of course, you scored the goal. You must be pleased with that. But also the pass that you gave to Bruno Fernandes for
the third goal. Which one did you enjoy the most?
The pass was nice, but I don't score many, and I hardly score any with my right foot. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the goal. And yeah, I was very pleased with that.
Tonight, does the scoreline tell the story?
Well, I think at the end we concede too many chances, but yeah, I think we controlled the first half very well. We scored a goal, good goal from a free kick. Then the first 20 minutes in the second half as well, we controlled the game. We scored the second goal, and suddenly, yeah, we lost a bit the tempo of the game. I think players feel a bit tired. I think, and yeah, they create some chances. Of course, they have a good team, good players in front, and they create some chances. But I think we control the game quite well, and big 3 points for us.
Some big saves from you in the second half, particularly at 2-0. How determined were you to keep that clean sheet?
Yeah, it's great to feel. It's a great feeling. I think the whole team deserves the clean sheet. For example, today we changed the centre backs. They play really well, so it doesn't matter who's playing. I think that's the most important thing now. I think I'm feeling that we are a great team. Everyone is in the same direction. Everyone is playing and training at 100%. So it's great to see a team like this. And yes, let's keep the momentum and keep playing like today and winning games.
We'll come to Bournemouth in a moment. And Manchester United are on a roll. Of course, infamously lost those first 2 games of the season where Erik ten Hag saw all the negative headlines. Since then, only Arsenal have got more Premier League points than Manchester United.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going along quietly. But you can't do anything quietly if you're Manchester United. He's getting some really good
that's some
results.
record, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the way he's going about everything. It's been tough for him to having to deal with the Ronaldo situation. He won that battle, which was a big battle for him to win. And I like the way his players are starting to listen to him and understand him. Bigger tests obviously will be in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll find out where they are and how good they are. But I'm sure that they'll strengthen, or certainly try and strengthen in the next couple of weeks, if they can, particularly in a forward area, which is where they're going to need to do that. Then they're going to have a right good go at getting into that top 4 and staying in there.
In a short space of time, he's certainly put his mark on that squad and got results with it.
Yeah, because what people talk about with Man United is the structure. We don't know what they're playing, but you can see that now. They're playing through. Bruno Fernandes seems to a new lease of life. You know, all of them. Even when you're playing, even when you look at Martial could come in and he could lay it back. Then you could see Rashford going. You could see Bruno Fernandes going. You could see people. You see where Luke Shaw came from to run straight through the team there to set it up. It seems like there's more offensive penetration with them now with what they're doing. And then you listen to him talking about he wasn't happy with certain aspects of the game today because he's got certain standards. And that's what you have to say with him. He looks like somebody that'll look you in the eye and tell you exactly what he wants from you. And it feels to me like the players are getting that. They're getting that, and they're starting to respond to that.
7 defeats and 8 for Bournemouth. They need to.
Yeah, it was always, even when they had the run with Gary was a caretaker manager, I felt it was always going to be a tough season for them, and I haven't seen nothing from them to change their mind unless they start and defend set pieces properly. It's going to be an impossible task for them. That's where it all starts from.